Woman refused to get out of the car if the date takes her to the Cheesecake Factory. Yo, what kind of childish tantrum bullshit is this? You don't want to get out the car because I take you to the Cheesecake Factory? Then you tell me I'm too pretty to go to the Cheesecake Factory? Really? All right, well, let me take your pretty ass back home then, and you can fix yourself something to eat when you get there. Because fuck that, man. I'm not dealing with this bullshit. Now, the guy did eventually make that decision after 8 to 10 minutes of talking about restaurant choices. If that was me, yo, let me tell you, if I would have walked around to the passenger side of the car to let you out, and you tell me you don't eat at chain restaurants, all right, I'm gonna walk right back around, call me to the driver's seat, and I'm gonna drive and take you back home. I'm not dealing with that entitled bullshit. I don't care how pretty a woman is. Fuck that. Now, like I said, the guy did make the decision to take her back home, and it was funny because her whole demeanor changed when he made that decision. Because at first she was all acting all entitled and, you know, blah, 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 you should cherish me and da-da-da-da-da, and I'm worth it, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, I'm gonna take you back home. And she's like, oh, are you sure you don't want to compromise? Like, I mean, I understand. And then she's looking back at that Cheesecake Factory reconsidering. Like, lady, you missed out. If that was me, yep, I'm taking you home. You missed out. You missed out on a delicious meal and some wonderful conversation because I'm a wonderful conversationalist. Anyway, now what was funny is the guy was going to take her to a nice restaurant. He had a reservation for 5 o'clock. He went to go pick her up at 4 o'clock, but she wasn't ready. She made this dude wait an hour. No fucking way. No, I'm leaving after 20 minutes, and I've done that before. I went to go pick this girl up. She made me wait. 20 minutes later, I left. Then she calls me up like 10 minutes later, like, where are you? I left. Fuck that. See ya. So, if I was the guy in this story, yeah, I would have either went back home or I'm going to that restaurant and enjoying that meal. You know what? Can you make that reservation for table for 1? Thank you. But this guy waited. So she comes out after an hour. They missed the reservation at the nice restaurant. So he was like, all right, well, let's just go to Cheesecake Factory. You know, all I care about is I just want to get to know you. And she's like, nose turned up. Like, I don't do this. She's lucky he didn't take her to the fucking Olive Garden for those unlimited breadsticks and pasta. How's that breadsticks and pasta combo you got there going? It's ridiculous, man. Listen, ladies, y'all need to stop listening to these bitter TikTok or YouTube dating coaches that are steering you wrong and away from finding the guy who's for you. For me, I think the first date should be about 2 people who don't know each other, getting to know each other in a safe public place and deciding, do we want to even go out on a 2nd, 3rd, 4th date? Do we want to invest our time in this person? Who gives a fuck how much money is spent on the first date? Let me tell you something. So years ago, I was on this app called Clubhouse, and I heard this lady say, and I quote, if a guy's not going to spend at least $500 on a first date, she's not interested. He's a bum. He's dusty. Whatever the fuck that means. And then this clown, this simp, he's all in agreement like, that's right. You know, you should be able to get that. If a guy's not going to spend that type of money on the first date, then he shouldn't be dating. I know I spend that type of money and more. Man. Okay, Mr. Simp, let's go with your flawed logic. So what's the 2nd, 3rd, 10th, 20th date going to be like? You talking about $1 million dates now? Come on. Like, you're not going to be able to take women out on $1,000 dates and then say, yo, you want to go take a walk through the park? You mean a park in Paris? Because we're not going to the local park over there? Fuck no. Nope, you fool. Now, I have a theory, and I'm sure I'm going to lose some followers on this one, but yeah, it is what it is. I don't care about that stuff. I have a theory that the women who want these expensive first dates do so because they know once the guy starts asking questions, he's going to get beyond the exterior beautiful facade and realize this lady has no substance. She's not about anything. And he's not going to want a 2nd or 3rd date. So she's like, let me get as much as I can from this first date. The same with the guys who lead with their wallet. They know they're not about shit. So they're like, let me just throw money at her and hopefully the money will blind her. Like money, money, money. And she's all like trying to dodge the money to see what this guy's about. And he's all like, money, money, money. Just look at the money. Don't look at me. Don't investigate too much. Just look at the green. Yeah, I said it. You can at me. I don't give a fuck. Now, both of y'all need to get your shit together. Because what you're doing now, that shit ain't working.